HB Prospector here. It's been a while since I made a video. We're moving full speed ahead. We have a new crusher and we're doing about a half ton an hour, maybe a little over, probably about 2/3 of a ton an hour. It's a King. There's the jaw right here. Takes a 4 by 6 inch rock and puts it through these rollers right here. I don't know if you guys can see them. Rollers under here, and it rolls it down into powder. It's got 11 horsepower Honda on it. We have our ore bends all set up, and we've been filling them up. I got two completely full ones, and this one's, we got it worked down about halfway. And then Dwayne made this excellent classifier so that we can classify down to our -30 mesh. So that's our -30, and that's what I was working on a few minutes ago. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that, and then turn this on. It's going to be loud. That might have got a little too heavy. Well, I guess it fried out. Well, I guess that's that. We'll have to work on that some more. So here's the table. Dwayne was experimenting with that. Oh, look at that. There's some gold right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see if I can get it out. Get it out of there. Where'd it go? There it is. Little chunkaroo. Right there. Nice little chunk of coarse gold. Bunch of fine gold and flake in there. I'll turn the water on and get this thing rocking. So I've been kind of experimenting with classifying and running and checking the different recovery rates on them all. So far it doesn't really seem to matter a whole lot whether we classify or not. So this is all -30 mesh. Just fill up the hopper and let it run. Oh, you know what? I got some samples of rock too that I set aside to show you guys. Let me fill this up and then we'll go over there and check that out. I got it in the back of my truck. Yeah, it's been really good. The gold's really good. I've been seeing a lot of color. A lot of bigger pieces are coming down the table now. We're getting into some nice pockets. And we're really excited to move forward and get the next table up, which is the 4x8. We're going to do a double deck and then have that feed into 2 of these. So here's your heavies right here. There's a piece of gold right there. Kind of hard to see with this camera phone. That was a nice little piece of gold that just went down. This is all head ore too, so to see gold coming down off the head ore is pretty nice. It's a lot of the other mines that we sampled. Man, you get to rerun the first port 3-4 times before you even saw any gold. It's horrible. So here's a chunk of the ore that we're running. It's quartz. It's got some good silver content to it. A lot of sulfides, sulfates. That's another good piece. It's got well, it's hard to see, but it's got some purples and reds. So far, the reds and the quartz have been having the most gold. The bigger pieces, like this one right here, on this red. The red quartz. These ones have the nice pickers and stuff. It's kind of buggy. It doesn't look like your typical gold ore, but it's chock full. There's a nice little bug right there. And then, so we got some pickers and stuff. Nothing too big, but big enough that I set them aside. And I'll go in the house here real quick. It's kind of dark, so let's see if we can see these. Oh yeah, you can see them. So those are some pickers, just 3 of them. They came out of the, there we go. So 3 little pickers that came out of the rock. The gold's getting bigger. We're getting deeper. Last time I went out there, I checked down at the bottom of the shaft, which is 125 feet deep. But it's filled in. It's kind of backfilled for about 40. But I kind of dug down a bit and chased the vein a little bit, so I have an idea of where I need to be down there, and then went down the main tunnel down to the back of it and found a real nice block of quartz in the end that's probably about 4.5 feet wide by 6 feet tall, and looks real good. And we keep getting, let's see that's all the micron gold, all the 100 mesh. Just builds up, slides on in. You know, we're doing pretty good. We've been cranking, you know, and we want to get a full crew going. Get at least, 6 guys, maybe 8 guys on a wage basis, an hourly wage basis with incentive bonuses for tonnage. And then what we'll do is we'll set up gonna set up a gold room back here, just behind this. I'm gonna set up a nice big shed that's air conditioned, got water piped into it with a runoff and overflow and a recirculatory system, so that way we can run all the tables non-stop. I know the 4x8 double decker will do probably about 3 tons an hour, and of course it'll feed into this, and then and then this will feed into another one and give us a pure cut. So that'll be good. But so, well, the earthquake shaker worked for a little while. I got about a half a bucket worth. We'll just have to keep plugging along on it. But yeah, it's real nice, you know, to see bigger gold now. It's real nice. Real nice flakes coming down. It's beautiful. The last assay that I got, me and Dwayne were pretty excited. It came back at a little under 4 ounces a ton. That was from the stope that we were working, and not the last 2 times I went, but the 3rd time before that, I completely cleaned that place out, got it all broke down and crushed and ran. So the stope's completely void of all quartz now, and I kind of broke through the wall a little bit to make sure there's nothing hidden back there. Sometimes it'll peter out and turn into this little, you know, spider veins, and then you go another foot or 2 and the whole vein opens up again. So I dug back a little bit, maybe about 1.5 feet, 2 feet, in a couple of different spots, and there was nothing left but footwall. So I think it's safe to say that we're done with that area. And now we're going to work on the main adit on the back wall back there. It's about 200 feet in, and the shaft, which is 125 feet down. We'll start working that again. And then we got a little ledge pocket that it's been paying out rather nice. So we'll do that too. But Dwayne had hand surgery, so you know, I was kind of doing things on my own for a little bit, and he was recouping, and now that his hand's better and he's back at it, we're starting to plug along now. He went out yesterday and pulled, oh, probably about 1.25 tons by himself. So, you know, not a bad day. That gold hung up right there. Next thing I'm going to buy is a new camera. Either that or an iPhone, so that way I can take better video. There's a nice little flake right there. So I've been plumbing. I work for a plumbing company now, and I'm already getting ready to get the hell out of that and start doing this full time, because we're there. We're gonna pick up one more of those crushers. If not, we're gonna step it up to the next size up, which is a 3 ton an hour crusher. I think it's got a 9x12 jaw with 2 700-pound rollers underneath it that takes it down to 80 mesh first pass. If we can get that, that'll be perfect, because we don't have to classify nothing. We can just run it straight from the ore bins to the tables. We're having a hard time finding a refiner. So now we got that squared away. There's a company in Sparks, Nevada called Just Equipment that's gonna probably work with us. If it doesn't, then I'll have to keep looking around, because we need to get this stuff smelted, and we want to make sure that we get all the values out of it And that's why we had the ICP test done, because it tests for all the elements that are in the rock. Not to mention any values like any of the platinum groups, rare earths, stuff like that. So yeah, we've been doing pretty good. Just thought I'd do a quick video and show everybody what's going on. So, well, I hope you guys all enjoy this video today, and stay tuned because I'll probably be making another one here pretty quick of some of the final cleanouts. When I rerun all these first port cons to cut down the concentrate a little bit better, I'll get all the blondes out of there because the blondes are still riding pretty high. But it's really nice to see that final cut. You see a nice 1-inch thumb wide band going down of nothing but gold. Pretty cool. Exciting. It's exciting to find the bigger pieces too. But that's about all we're up to. Crushing rock, running it, and mining. So I'll let me do a video next time I go out, which will be pretty soon here, and give you guys a layout of what's going on in the mine as far as the vein and, you know, where we're working, the type of ore that we're pulling out, stuff like that. Keep everybody in tune. Hopefully everybody can go out and find their mines, start working it, and learn from us, from our mistakes and from our victories, and they can find a good mine to work. We all make mistakes, and it's all good to learn from them. So anyways, everybody have a good day, and may your gold pans be heavy. HB Prospector signing out.